pray, for I'm building a people of power that will move through this land by my Spirit and will glorify my precious name. That's a lovely old chorus. But I want to talk about faith. In Hebrews 11 verse 1 it says, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. And that's a whole chapter on the generals of faith through the Bible history. And it's a really wonderful chapter to look at and to think about all those generals who'd suffered mightily for the things they believed in. But I met a lady once who was called Evidence. I said, what's your name? She said, my name is Evidence. I said, how did you get a name like Evidence? She said, well, my parents were having trouble conceiving a child, but they said, we have faith. Faith is the substance of things we hope for. We hope for a baby and the evidence of things not seen. And when I arrived, they said, here's the evidence. The evidence has arrived. That was the baby they had hoped for and believed for by faith. Faith is a gift from God, you know, and if we thank God for the faith that He's given us and live by faith all the way through our life, right to the bitter end, live by faith, trusting God for all of our provision, because He is a provider, Jehovah Jireh, my provider, and He will provide things that, according to the riches of His glory. Hallelujah. So there's a lovely story about Evidence, and she bore that name proudly and told the story, because the testimonies that we give of our lives and our parents' lives and our church members' lives, the testimonies we give strengthens others who need some hope. They look for hope. So the Christ in you is the hope of glory for those you meet along the way. So He's building a people of power that will move through this land by His Spirit. See you later now. You get into His Word and let His Word get into you.